The Joe Rogan Experience.
Do you mind if I just dip into... I brought a little something. I have to do it about every 20 minutes. I do apologize.
What is it?
I have an eating thing I have to do.
Really?
Well, if you don't mind.
No, not at all. No.
Thank you. Oh, God.
What is your eating thing?
I'm a little embarrassed. But I have a tapeworm.
For real?
Yeah. It's about almost 4 feet. Have you ever had one?
You really do?
Yeah.
I never know with you, you know? I don't know if I should feel bad or start mocking you.
Well, you can do whatever. I didn't even want to bring it up.
I feel bad if it's true. You have a real tapeworm?
I do.
How'd you get it, you think?
I was in the Galapagos Islands recently, and they have a rodent over there called the Bermuda eel rat, and it's not a documented species. It's the local jargon. Mm-hmm. Everything evolves as you know, through Darwin. Everything evolved over in the Galapagos. The tortoises, everything. It's a unique place where evolution took place. And I guess this rat became a bit elongated, its spine, and so they call it came originally off a Bermuda, transport ship or something.
Right.
And so they eat it over there. And I ate the damn thing, and I got a parasite that led to a tapeworm, and she's about a 4-footer.
What do they do to get it out?
Well, they have pills, but I don't even know if I should talk about this, but it was a little odd. I sort of got attached to the little fella.
Oh, you like having it now?
Well, you know, we hear all this talk about, you know, women and men can have babies. They're telling men they can have children.
So you got a little baby tapeworm.
Well, let's just say I have something living inside me, and I sort of like it. I sort of sometimes I can feel it moving around. Sometimes I'll put a piece of cheese in the bed at night, and it'll come out, and I feel like I have a tail. And so what I have to do is I have to eat
celery.
Well, what it does, it reacts to the vibration of sound, and celery's kind of got the best kind of crunch, and it kind of settles the guy down.
Okay.
I just need to take a couple of bites.
Okay. Go ahead, sure.
Well, if you're going to laugh. You have to do this about every 20 minutes.
For the tapeworm.
Yeah. Settles him down.
I think you're going to a bad doctor. I think you're getting bad advice.
No, I just mean for me.
For you.
This is like a self-medicating.
Yeah, I think they can get rid of those things, man.
No, but what I'm saying, I've grown attached to Dimitri.
I understand.
I like little Dimitri.
He's probably like, have a forced labor.
But I like Dimitri.
Yeah, but you can't keep a baby inside you forever. The whole idea is the baby gets born and then it goes out.
Hold on, Dr. Spock. These suckers can grow up to 30 feet long. Mine's a 4-footer.
Can they really get that big? How do they know how big yours is? Would they do an MRI or something?
Well, we did an ultrasound.
And they could see the tapeworm inside
you?
You
can see
it. Do you got a picture of that?
I don't have a picture handy.
How do you not have a picture on your phone of that?
Of my kid, of little Dimitri.
Yeah. Seems like he'd be really sad if you didn't have a picture of him.
I got to bring one in. When I come back next week, I'll bring one in.
Tapeworms or cestodes could range in length 1 meter up to 50 feet. 50 feet, dude. 15 meters. The length and width of the tapeworms can vary depending upon the species. Wow. Pork, beef, fish tapeworms can grow to be 15 to 30 feet. Oh,
and
my God.
Bermuda eel rats.
Yeah.
Do they have that there?
How'd that rat taste?
You know, it's kind of good. You
Really?
know, they season it up with the Galapagos seasoning, and it's kind of like blackened catfish, but it's like Galapagos seasoning.
So you think all those people that live there probably have tapeworms?
I don't know if they have it, but I sure got it.
They have to have it. If you got it, that must mean everybody has it.
Unbelievable.
There's places in the world that, like, especially like tropical places, where most people have some kind of parasite. It just becomes a part of like your body. You now exist with that thing in you forever. You know?
Have you ever had a tapeworm?
No, I have not.
You want one?
No, thanks.
What's the worst thing you've ever had? Like the worst weird ailment?
Staph infection.
No way. How many people on your staff?
It was a small business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just one employee.
What's a staph infection?
It's an infection that you get on your skin, and
It's like a bacterial infection?
Exactly. It's really common in jiu-jitsu, and a lot of people get it, and they don't recognize it. Ari actually had it, and Ari didn't know he had it until I pointed it out. And we got him to the hospital like right away. Ari and I were playing pool, and he was limping. I'm like, why are you limping?
What?
And he goes, I got a spider bite. And I go, let me see it. And he pulls his pants up, and his knee, he has this swollen like pimple on his knee, and the pus at the end of it. I go, dude, you have a staph infection. I go, we got to get you to the hospital right now. He goes, are you serious?
Is it lethal?
I go,
yeah.
It's lethal.
Yeah.
People die. If it gets systemic, if staph infections get systemic, if your body becomes septic, like, you could die. Yeah, people have died from staph. It happens all the time.
Yeah, people get it in hospitals a lot, don't they?
Yes, and unfortunately in hospitals they get something called MRSA. And MRSA is medication-resistant staph infection.
Wow, a lot of black gospel singers get that, I hear.
MRSA?
Oh, that's Mercy. I'm sorry.
What were you saying, Jamie? Didn't you say something? Oh, I thought I heard you. I thought you were talking about numbers of people dying of staph infection.
Yeah, I thought I heard them too.
How many people a year die from staph infections? I think it's a big number.
Wow.
I know quite a few people that have been deathly ill from staph infections and had to go to the hospital and get their legs cut open and get their legs drained. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible thing to watch. Like, it eats holes in people.
You've watched staph infection surgeries?
No. I mean, I've seen them online. 2017, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported that almost 20,000 people in the United States died from bloodstream infections caused by staph. That's 2017. It killed 20,000 people. Yeah, so that's the worst thing I've had, for sure.
How long did it last?
Didn't last very long because I caught it. I got real lucky. I caught it quick. I was at an airport with my friend Tate, and I had these little pimples on my calf. And he goes, hey, what is that on your calf? I go, I don't know, it's nothing. And he goes, did I think that's staph? I go, really? He goes, yeah, you should get it looked at. So immediately I went to a dermatologist, and he's like, yeah, it looks like staph. And he put me on antibiotics before they even got the results of the test back.
He put you on it, not your cow?
My cow.
I thought you said your calf.
Calf, like leg, part of your
right.
leg. That one, you really went out there with that one. That's the worst thing.
Do
you really have a tapeworm?
I do.
For real?
Yes. Please.
And what do they have you on ivermectin? What do they have you on?
They don't have they just you can't get it. All they do is kill it. It can live in your system, they told me, for your whole life.
Right. Yeah, have you ever seen bears? They have them like sticking out of their ass.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fucking hose, like a garden hose, just dangling.
You ever seen the worms that come out of praying mantises?
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
They're like huge.
Yeah, huge.
They put a praying mantis in water, and that bastard must not have been praying enough because it's got a tapeworm longer than Dolly Parton's ass hair.
Not only that, those worms, those aquatic worms, trick grasshoppers into drowning themselves so that they could be born. What are you doing, man? Don't do that.
No, the pulp.
I know, but don't just grab it and put it on the table.
I know, but I felt like I was chewing cud. Well, I put it on this other celery.
Okay.
I would never put cud on your
just
table.
Stop the celery, please.
Well, I don't want Dimitri to get upset.
You need to reach into your asshole and pull Dimitri out.
Well,
you need to like with your shoulders down the ground, ass up here, just get it.
Dude.
Get in there.
Joseph.
And give birth.
Joseph, dial it down. I'm not going to.
Does he ever turtle on you?
Yes.
Does he?
That's why I call him Dimitri. One night I put out a piece of feta cheese, the Greek stuff, and he went nuts. Came out, huh? Have you ever seen a Burmese python?
Yes.
I had a lady friend over, and I guess little Dimitri got jealous, And I woke up, all I heard was, and I
was
looked
choking
over.
her.
He was, unbelievable.
Wow. How are you laying?
Spooning?
Like, where's her face? Is it like right where your ass is?
Well, we spoon upside down, so
I'm like, the only thing that makes sense.
she uses my nose like a bicycle rack.
You have to come out.
Yeah. It's not pretty, but he's my boy.
How long is it going to take to kill him?
I don't want to kill him. This is why I'm...
No, but for real. How long is it going to take to kill it?
Well, once you take those pills, you can kill it like within about 3 days.
And you're not taking the pills?
No. I'm telling you, guy, I feel like I have a boy inside me. Wow, wait a minute. Like a child.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Have you seen... I want to see a photo of those bears. The bears that have it, it's so disgusting. It looks like enormous spaghetti.
Oh, with
just
the
falling out of their ass.
Oh, have you ever been attacked by a bear?
No.
Holy
I'm
God.
here, right? From
Well,
here. you look at that.
there are survivors, and
Look
I
at all
can.
that tapeworm coming out of his asshole. How crazy is that?
Whoa, looks like he just got married. You should put tin cans on the end of those.
Look at me. That's fucking. He's just hoping someone steps on it so he can pull it out of his ass.
Yeah, looks like he was parachuting, and he landed, and he's dragging the parachute.
I mean, how insane is that?
Wow.
So, I mean, their whole body's just a disgusting mess.
Yeah.
Like when you eat bears.
You eat bear?
Yeah, I've eaten bear.
Grizz, black bear,
Black
polar.
bear. Black bear.
Black bear, not
Yeah.
Grizz.
No, I've never had one of those.
Why'd you eat black bear?
We hunted them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have to.
but I heard it's
They-
kind of a
and-
musky, kind of weird taste.
No, it really depends on what they've been eating. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, most of those bears are probably eating calves, moose calves, and fawns, deer fawns. They tasted good.
Black bears are kind of like goats, though. They'll eat just about anything.
They ate a lot. Do you know that in the early days, the pioneers used to eat bear and they would use deer for skin?
Say
They
again?
would just use deer skins. They just used the hide from deer. They were eating bear.
Oh,
They
I
ate
see.
bear more than they ate anything else.
Is that right?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Well, maybe there was a reason for that because the bear was a threat to them. So maybe it's like, let's kill the thing that could kill our cattle or kill our children, and let's eat that versus the docile. This is just a theory I just came
No,
up
it's a
with.
good theory. That makes sense.
You know.
Yeah, we definitely want to kill the thing that's killing your food. And if you could eat it too, all the better. And apparently they thought it tasted the most like beef, whereas like venison was
Really?
different.
Yeah, venison has its own taste.
Yeah. So they ate a lot of bear.
Black bears are dangerous, but grizzlies are the one you got to be careful about.
They're all dangerous, man. They're all bears.
I don't know if can I share something with you?
Please do.
I'm a blueberry nut. Like I'm like blueberries. When blueberry season hits in early spring, I'm nuts about it.
How's Dimitri feel about that?
Well, you like celery. Don't give him berries. How dare you make fun of my boy, Joe?
Anyway, blueberries?
So this was about 7 years ago. I'm up on a hill in Banff, out in Canada, in the
Right.
Rocky Mountains. Grizz, you know Grizz, and I'll use a line from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Remember Caractacus Potts? He was the father to Dick Van Dyke, and he used this line where he's singing. He goes, he's doing a song in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and he does a line where he goes, "And the bear came a lolloping over the mountain," and I'm sitting there picking blueberries, and this behemoth comes flying over the hill.
So that was a grizzly bear.
It was a grizz, and when they attack, they roll you. They roll and claw. And I've never done this, but
You are such a dork.
they fucking... What do you mean? Well,
You just had a real fucking tattoo. Let me see that again. Let me see that again.
dude, this is not easy for me to talk about.
Let me see.
The bear came a lolloping over the mountain. And
That tattoo belongs to a mechanic in Idaho, and you need to give it back to him.
Joe?